Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Minecraft Lord of the Rings, Good Edition. I am XanderWitch, and we are here back in our Lord of the Rings world where we have our green dragon and we're building Bywater. So, today we're going to work on the blacksmith. I have pre-built this, so it might just take one episode. When I say pre-built it, I built a test version in a creative world, and we're going to set it right behind us, so hopefully it'll go quickly. And if it doesn't, it might take 2 episodes. But let's get going. So let's get our bars up here and actually have something to eat right off the bat, because I've been wandering around and a little hungry. Okay, so I have mostly what I need in here. Like I said, I've already built it as a test version. And you may notice that I am using a different texture pack, it's pretty much vanilla, but it does just have a few changes, including the glass. So the glass isn't very lined, and it makes it look a little smoother, and like the oak doors look just slightly different. There they are, which is kind of nice. I think I don't know that they go with the inn better, but I like the doors in general better. So let's get started. It is, by the way, the Good Times with Scars texture pack. He's a YouTuber I really enjoy watching, and I liked his texture pack, so I thought I'd give it a try, and this is what it is. Okay, so this is where we're going to build our blacksmith, and I have a purpose in building this first, which is we really need to... I want to have the smeltery going so that I can mine out a lot of this this Rohan rock that I need to make this brick with, like, really fast. And to do that, I need a hammer. And so I thought I'd build up the smeltery with items from Tinker's Construct, so we can start building Tinker's tools and things like that. I mean, I could just build some of them without the smeltery, but I thought I'd just go whole hog at it. So let us start with the ground. And what we're going to use is, let's see, I think we need cobble here. I think it is cobble. So let's start. I'm just trying to think, do I want it to go up a step or not? Yeah, I know I already pre-built this, but still, you know, sometimes you're like, ah. Okay, I'm going to go back in for a shovel, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my shovel, and this area I've marked out is 12 by 18. So it's 18 across and 12 down. So I'm just going to go down, like I said, just one down into the dirt, and then I'm going to dig out this whole area into a square. And while I am working... or not a square, a rectangle. Anyway, when I'm doing that, I will talk a little bit about what's going on. And I know I have not been posting videos very often, much less than usual, like once a week or so. And I just really, life has gotten really busy, and I still enjoy gaming, and I still am playing some, just not in a structured way in which I sit down and get the recording done. But I have been doing some prep work for this off camera, as you can see, so I got more stuff ready than I generally do. But I am just curious, you know I have 3 kids, so they're always keeping me busy, and a family, a husband, and keep pretty busy. But in addition to that, we were out of town for 3 weeks. We were in a different state, house sitting for my sister. That was a lot of fun, you know, taking care of her kitty cats. She's got 4, and also spending some time with my mom. And we came back, and my kids have had camp. They did musical theater camp, which they had a blast at. And, you know, moms always end up involved with these things somehow, you know. It was not just dropping off and stuff, but helping out. Like, I helped the kids tie-dye t-shirts for the camp, which was kind of fun. I'm not even going to fill that in because it's not going to be in the way. You know, stuff like that. I'm going to be in a play myself. I really like acting as well. I started doing plays again after a long break last year, and I did one last year, and I'm doing one this summer. So it's a murder mystery, which is quite fun. So in addition to that, I also am in karate. I also take a longsword class, which is awesome. Like, the first time I did it, my first class, which was back in the spring, I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. It's like real sword. It's like, this is different than swinging a Minecraft sword. But it is a lot of fun, and I'm really enjoying it. So we've been keeping really busy, you know, and it's birthday season around here and anniversary season, and it's just crazy. So that's why I haven't been making as many videos. And then there's the whole work thing, and my business is, I work for myself, and my business is undergoing a transition right now, which requires learning and building websites and things like that. So I do keep really busy, and I apologize for not posting as much, but I will post whenever I can. I have not given up, so I will let you know that. You were not supposed to crawl in the hole, little hobbit. Oh my goodness. So anyway, so that is what's kept me away from the computer a little, at least away from making videos a little more than usual. Now, once fall gets underway, I'm really planning on spending some more time at home. Once the play is over, that will be a big chunk taken out, or put back into my schedule, so hopefully I'll have a little bit more time. So, and maybe things will just get more regular. Okay, so we have our space, and this is where our blacksmith is going to be. It's going to be partially indoor and partially outdoor. Now, what we're going to do is use the chisel mod, to put some cool bricks inside here, and I think I do need actually some stone and some cobblestone. So let's see. Yes, I have some stone and I have some cobblestone, and we can go back for more. Now, the way you use the chisel, and I'm looking at I have my little blueprint to the side here, but I'm trying to think. Oh, let's start with the smeltery itself. Now, I think, yeah, I'm just trying to build this right. Okay, so right here on the edge here, we're going to have, actually, let's go ahead and make our border. So I think it's the stone, but let me check it out. Okay, so what you do is you right click on your chisel, and then you put the block you want to carve right in the middle, in case you've never used it before. And I'm trying to look at the one. Let me put the cobble in here and see if this is the one I wanted. Yeah, I want these French cobblestone tiles, and they are going to be the outside border of our of our blacksmith area. So ding 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 ding. So I'm going to put that around in just a layer of one. Yeah, I went through a lot of different of these chiseled blocks. They're so much fun. You know, it's crazy. It really is. It's like, oh, but that was pretty too, and that was nice, and look, that makes it look more realistic, and all this stuff. Now, if you do something like this, blacksmith, if you like it and decide to build it on your own, it went through several incarnations while I was deciding what I wanted to do. You know, but you can pick a different block if you like. You know, like I said, I just decided that I like this as a border here, but I didn't want it throughout the whole thing. Now, this is why I should have gotten my pickaxe. Maybe I'll go fetch it in a minute. So you can pick any kind of blocks you like, just as, you know, whatever you think looks good. But I am going to put one row of these around the edge, and then I'm going to put a different one in the middle. But let's go. I'm going to go fetch a pickaxe. I knew I needed these for some reason. I should have just put them in the chest. I'll be right back. Okay, that's the problem. You assume that you're perfect and you don't need any tools, and so you put them all away, and that's what happens. Okay, so I have all my tools now in case I need them. So I got my pickaxe. So I'm almost out of these French cobblestone blocks already. Imagine that. So I'm going to make some more, because I actually wanted to do 2 rows of them. Now you can alternate, because these are French cobblestone tiles as well. So why don't we just do that? That'll be fun. They kind of go together with the other ones. Come on, come on. That's what happens when you don't play enough. Your fingers get all messed up. But yeah, they look pretty much, even when you get the slightly different ones, they look a lot the same, and they work. So now on one side, I'm going to have like an open building with all the tinkerers, like the drafting table and stuff like that. Is that the right word for it? I'm trying to think. You know, you have to build your templates and everything, so you'll have to give me a minute to get all warmed up today. Okay, so we have our basic area here, and in the middle we're going to use a different type of block. So let's get our chisel out again. And like I said, I don't remember. Let's see. I think this one might have been stone, the one I'm looking for. It's kind of got a funky look to it. Yeah, it's definitely not one of those. Where is it? Oh, it's this one, the stone bricks. They're disordered stone bricks. These are disordered stone panels and in a fancy arrangement. I'm trying to decide which one I like the best. I think I like the panels, so let's go ahead and take those. And you can take all 64, and we're probably going to need, I think, one row of these is what I have. So let's go. That shouldn't take the whole 64 now that we're on the inside. At least for this part, because I gotta make sure we leave at least a 3x3 space there in the middle, or right. Actually, we're going to start the smeltery here, so I'm going to probably dig these bricks back up, but I just like to get it started. Excuse me, Hobbit. Go on, go on. No, move. Jeez, silly Hobbit. Okay. So we have those to start with, but actually, I got to get this all lined up. We're going to leave one row open. Well, this is going to be, the fence is going to be here. Then we'll have one open row just for walking, and then here is where we are going to start the smeltery. So I'm going to dig this out. And actually, I think this block right here we're going to leave, but because you got to have, there we go. It's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I have to remember how to build this thing. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now we got to go get some. I didn't actually make the bricks yet, but they're pretty easy. We got a lot of seared bricks that we can use to make. Now, is it like this? Yes, okay. So I'm going to make some of these. What? Okay, that scared me for a minute. It's like, just one? Only one? But that's just, that's inventory tweaks. It's actually a weird thing with them. So with that mod, sometimes it does that where things don't refresh in your inventory right away. Okay, so you got to build this little thing that's got 3 on each side like that. And how tall you want to build it is up to you. We're actually going to make this pretty tall, so I'm going to fill it in on the bottom here. I got to go make some more. But that's, I hope I have enough. I may have to make some more seared bricks sometime during this video, but we'll see. Like I said, we may not finish the whole thing today, so we may just get it started. But okay, so there we go. We'll put some torches out here, get some light going on here. That is the base of our Tinker Smeltery. Now there are no of course, there are no hostile mobs in the Shire in the Middle Earth or the Lord of the Rings mod. So, unless of course you're evil. If you're evil, then the hobbits are definitely hostile. Okay, so on. Let's see. At least on the back, I'm looking at my smeltery to see how I did this. At least on the back and on this one side, we're just going to have bricks. So we're going to do that like that. But in the front, we need a smeltery controller, and we need a tank and some other stuff. So let's get over here and get the recipe for that real quick. We need a controller. So very easy. So let's grab some of these bricks up. But we just need one. So we'll do okay. Okay, now we need a tank, which is why I have the glass, but we'll need that for windows later too, so. Okay, and the smeltery tank is all this and glass in the middle, so let's grab a little glass here. Just need one. And the tank, you can put lava in or whatever you're using to heat up your stuff. So there we have that. I don't know, I can get rid of some of this dirt here. Okay, and we're also going to need, now I'm going to remember this here, the table, what is it called, or is it this is the table, the casting table. Okay, so let's make a casting table. And we need I think it's called a spout, maybe? A faucet, that's what it is, a faucet. And faucets, just 3 like that. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Alright, and you can also have a basin. I think basins are a good idea because they're used to, you can empty out your smeltery if it's got stuff in it that you don't need to use right now. And so that's what that is good for. And for that we need another faucet too. So we'll get one of those. Okay, I think that's a good start. And then the rest we can make some more. Gonna need some more of those. So let's hope it's enough to make it as tall as I want to. It may not be. We may have to make some more later. But okay, let's start with this. Okay. Let's get everything down where I can use it. Got our smeltery controller, which we're going to pop down right here. And I'm going to put the tank right next to it. We'll just put a seared brick here. And here and here. And we'll come over here. And let's see. Let us put, we need a faucet here. Okay. So you're going to put a brick up here. And a faucet. And right there. Did I put this too far? I think I might have put it one over too far because I need a room to walk, but okay. We may have to put one more row of bricks, but that's not going to be a big deal, really. Okay. So there, and then here we're going to put another, and we're going to put the basin right there for emptying. Alright, that's good, that's good, that's good. That's good, that's good, that's good. Okay, here we go. Now, yeah, we have our 3x3, and we put the smeltery controller there, and now we know it's working. So when the smeltery controller lights up, you know it's working. So okay, so I think I'm going to use up all my bricks, and then we're going to have to go make some more. Ah, yes, that's the one thing. Is like you really have to go crazy with it. I have some grout, but we're going to use some of that. So, and actually we can start that right now, is I kind of have want to do a little pattern here between gravel and grout. Now you need the grout also to make those bricks. Well, let me see, do I have any, what do I have? Is this all the gravel I have? Oh no, there it is. Okay, I was going to say, I could have swore I brought more gravel down with me. So, right in front of and beside, I'm going to kind of do an alternating pattern here of gravel and grout, like this. Yeah, that'll be what's right in front of the smeltery. Now, do I want it? Haha, you can see them. It can be exactly like this, or you can kind of like take it off and not be so, you know, so patterned. And I'm going to go ahead and take these 3 out just to continue that pattern and make it consistent. So, like I said, it can be perfectly alternating, or you can just kind of do it like that. And I like that, so when you walk in front of the smeltery, you get this nice kind of crunchy feel. So, and then the rest we can fill in with our fancy bricks there, our stone bricks, which are the disordered stone panels that I like so much. And we're going to put some other stuff around this. So we'll have to make some more of these stone panels, which are so easy. I like them. They're, you know, you just get your chisel and you're set basically. So, and that was regular stone, I believe. So let me go get some more. Now I think we can put up the cobble for now. We'll get a couple of these out. Okay, and there's the panels, and then I'm going to pick up some of those panels, and I think I'm make some of the other version, the disordered stone bricks, just the regular ones. Alright, we can just kind of alternate them. Yeah, I know, I love it's like half finished over there. But see, you can put these two together like this, and they look nice together, even though they're not exactly the same. So just kind of randomly put them down and then mix them up together. However you prefer, or you can use a different floor altogether. Totally up to you if you're building a version of this, which I think I just like it. I'm going to try, as far as the woods go and things, I'm going to try to use some of the same, not exactly the same, but some of the same ones that I used over there in the Green Dragon, just so that the town will have a consistency to it. So I'm going to use some applewood planks, some applewood logs. I use a mirkwood fence, so we'll have some of the same theme going on. Okay, so we got our flooring in, and that's good because we can put away some of this stuff for now. So let's put this stuff away. I'm going to need the grout. And let's head over here, and I'll show you the recipe for grout real quick. I love not enough items. Isn't it like the best mod ever? So you need clay, sand, and gravel to make grout, and I have a feeling we're going to need some more. I have some up here, and I also have some more clay, sand, and gravel up here too, so, you know, I shouldn't have left that gravel. Look at me turning around already. Gravel, gravel, get the gravel. There we go. Okay. So we'll go upstairs in the inn. We always have to take a look around, check on it, see how it looks with these new doors. I really am just, like I said, I like the glass a lot, especially in this texture pack. So it's a small texture pack. It only has a few minor changes, you know, but they are nice. They are very, very nice. Okay. Okay, dirt. Okay, so there's clay, there's sand. Oh, I don't have a whole lot of sand, do I? Let's see. Thought I had. There, I am grout. There we go. Grout, grout, grout. And so grout, I think you just smelt it. Did I make any more? No, but I have iron. I'll need that later. So, yes, you smelt the grout and you get seared bricks, I believe. See if I remember correctly. No, nothing's going on. Seared bricks. Yeah, you smelt the grout. So what's going on here? Oh, right, it's going down here because I'm just a complete idiot tonight. Okay, so we'll get let's get some more going here in my little setup. I'm like, what's going on? The automation is confusing me. So we'll make some more just in case we need with what we don't have a whole lot of sand, but okay. So I don't know if it matters what order you put this in, but here we go. Okay, fine. I guess it matters. Grout, grout. Oh, that's why it's not. It's gravel. It's gravel. XanderWitch, gravel. Okay, sand. There we go. Grout. All right, let's make some more. I hope we have enough to finish this thing. This is what's it's expensive, but not really. It's just because I mean clay and clay and gravel and sand. They're not terribly expensive individually, but you just have to make so many of these bricks. It's crazy. Okay, so while that is smelting though, we'll go see if we have any more sand in our chest downstairs, and then we'll start building the outside. So we'll start building what we can while we wait for this to. Now I know the one thing is I'm going to have to get some more of the mirkwood because I did not get that. But we'll start with some of these logs here. We'll build the frame of our little, it's kind of like a hut. It's a blacksmith hut. So, and I'm trying to remember my count here. So, okay, 1, 2, 3. I'm looking at my little list. We're going to find out. We're going to go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up. Okay. So we're going to build right there, and then we're going to come out here. Is that correct? I got to make sure it's all right before I start going crazy. We're kind of making like a corner, but actually I'm going to go back one. Sometimes it's even worse when I pre-build these things instead of just build them on the fly. So, okay, so that's the pattern we're going to have, if I can lay it down in the right place. Like that. Okay. And we'll start on the corners first. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's hope I don't. Ooh, took a little damage, not too much though, but I do need to eat. That way I'll heal right up. Now I'm just going to double check that to make sure that count is right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, definitely 6. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now we got that. We're going to do this in the corner over here too. Ooh. Let me count that real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the middle. So, okay. So let's grab some of our applewood planks, which I already have quite a few in here. Okay. So this will be the front. And so we'll have a door right there. Okay. There we go. And then we'll have, again, our little pattern here. We'll go in one. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing on the back, only there won't be a door. Move, 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 Hobbit. Hobbit, get out of my way. You always seem to be in the wrong place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And again, there we go. And one on the outside there. Perfect. Now I'm trying to see one thing real quick. Yep, that's perfect. Okay. So let's build our pillars up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So, and let's jump down and do the other side. Whee! Now we got chickens and everything coming all up in here. Ah, they're so funny. Oh, no, 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 no. Not planks. I'm so glad those don't get destroyed when you know, destroy them. Haha. I wish axes really cut that way, right? It cut a plank perfectly straight and all that. Okay. So that's too much because I'm talking while I'm doing this. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to make we're going to make that too tall, and then there's going to be, we're going to go above the door. So like this. I know, this is crazy. Okay, so we have our door, and then we're going to get some glass. We're going to make a little window above the door on that side. So, with our nice, pretty seamless glass. Okay, so what we're going to do is, you're going to have your smeltery on the outside, and then you're going to be able to walk in here and use the various tables and things to make whatever you need from the Tinker's Construct mod. Okay, so that's the front. Haha. Okay, now this side is going to be completely open, so we're just going to leave it blank. And okay, on this side we're going to have 2 windows. Come on. I'm trying to make sure they're matched up correctly. And the windows are going to be 3 tall. Woo! Oh, darn it. I stuck that in the wrong place. Actually, there we go. There we go. Yep. Come on. Come on. Now, when I first built this, I just filled in the whole wall and decided where I want things to go. So, but now that I know where everything goes, that's what we're doing. Okay. Now let's start on this wall is actually going to be closed. So we'll start with the bottom row. Now we're leaving the logs are sticking up there at the top for a reason. So we will just work on this. Come on. We'll go all the way across, but leave one, like I said, one vertical log sticking up. Come on. I guess I got to get up here to do it. There we go. Oh, did I? Ah, look at that. Look at that. That is a total foible. I obviously... Okay. What? What? That's what you call lag, folks. Okay, now which side did I mess up on? That's the question. Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it must be this one. On this side, I obviously went up one too far, which might mean I made my windows too tall as well. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Sorry about that, folks. You're like, what are you doing? I thought you said 6, and you went up 7. Okay. We'll get it right, don't worry. Eventually. Okay, so there we go. Now let me fix this. Okay, so we're going to have to break glass. Okay, so these windows are too high, and that's just fine. That's fine, that's fine. It's all good. It's all good. But I'm going to have to do this. Okay, let me just fix that real quick. Is it up? I can't. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it seems to be fixed now. Okay. Wait, something is seriously off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I count? Did I start down in the ground or something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that was a weird mistake. I did not need to break that glass after all. Okay, this has got to be like the... Okay, there we go. Come on. Is everything lined up? Everything's lined up. I don't know what I thought was wrong on that side. It was just the one. Okay, so we're going to fill this in. And then we're going to make some windows that are too wide on this side. So we're like this. And then 3 in the middle. Is that what we wanted to do? Yeah, I obviously have a count off somewhere, but I think it's still going to work out. So I'm going to leave it like that. So now we have 3 windows here. So I love this glass. I love it. I love it. Okay, so there you go. But we're going to do one more thing, which is we're going to put a roof on that baby. Okay, so we are going to use applewood slabs to make the roof. And it's just going to be a nice, flat, simple roof. So we're not doing anything too fancy here. Let me get some dirt just to stand on. And I'm going to get the other stack here. And maybe one more of these. I'm thinking I might need more. So I'm going to make a few more, especially since we're done with the wood. Okay. What we're going to do here and that's what we need the oak for, was the door. So I'm just going to fill this whole thing in with slabs, and then we're going to go one on the outside and in the corners. So I'm just going to put some here to walk on and to be able to reach the roof here. So yeah. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to get my shift key pressed down here, and we're going to go one sticking out here on the outside. And we're going to come over here, and we're going to put one in here too as well. So, and we're actually going to, I kind of like it when it's just like this with a little kind of corner sticking out there. Now you may like it if it's more square there. Just do it however you like it. Oh, I put it down too far. Okay. Whoops, too many. I kind of like that little corner, the way it corners like that, so that's how I want to leave it. But like I said, if you prefer it to make a perfect square on the edges, that's just fine. Did I go down one? No, I didn't. Okay, let's start backing up. I'm about to fall down though if I'm not careful. So, do you play Minecraft in this view that I'm in with the like third person view, or do you play it in first person view? I was just curious because I was teaching someone some basics of Minecraft, and not a gamer, someone who does not normally game, and they kept wanting to play in the first person, or not the first person. I guess this is first person, but in the third person view where you can see your whole character. And I was just wondering, what is easy for everybody else? Like for me, it's easier this way because I can just tell more where I'm putting stuff, although you wouldn't know it by the way I'm placing blocks right now. But what's easiest for you? Do you play in first person where you can't really see yourself, but you can see everything that's in front of you, or do you play in third person where you can see your whole character? So I'd love it if people weighed in on that one. Whether it's in Minecraft, PC, or Pocket Edition, I don't know. Does Xbox give you those options? Because I've never played. Well, I played Minecraft, the demo, on Xbox once. I don't have an Xbox myself, so this was like at my brother's house. So, and it was just the demo version, so you couldn't really even get very far. Okay, well, I am going to finish filling in this roof, as you've seen the basics of what you're supposed to do, and then I will be right back. Okay, so we got the roof up and it's raining just in time, right? Okay, so this is kind of what it looks like from this side. I just like it as a nice little simple design. It goes well with what's going on over there and the rest of the... It's just going to be a simple, it's kind of decorative and functional so far. It's because like if it were real, we'll have to make a path here, or we can have a path here and to over here to where the smeltery is. But like if those were real, someone would come in and make an order, you know, or whatever, or maybe they come over here and talk to the blacksmith. But you know, there's different ways you can do it. Okay, we're gonna go back inside and check on our smeltery, our seared bricks that are smelting, and also grab a door. We need a door. And actually, oh, what are we gonna do? A carpenter's door. That's what we need to do actually. And a carpenter's door is here, and so we need to make some carpenter's blocks, and I think they're pretty simple. So we need some sticks and any kind of wood in the middle. So we'll make a carpenter's door while we're up here. Although I'm trying to remember, what is it you need? You can apply, I think, different materials to it. And if I don't, then you know, the carpenter's mod is still something I'm totally figuring out. So you'll have to hopefully be a little patient with me with that. Okay, so let's grab, and we'll use the apple wood. We have lots of apple wood down there. We can make some more sticks. But I'm trying to remember, like, you can use a carpenter's chisel to change the pattern, I believe. And let's see how to make that. We need iron and a carpenter's block. Okay, and I already have iron on me. Okay. And then you can apply different textures to it, but we'll see. So we got our door supplies. Let's see how our bricks are coming. Looks like they're done. Okay, let's head on down. Come on, come on. I hate this thing. I hate this trapdoor. There we go. I'm always getting trapped in it. I don't know why. I like this texture pack because it's not so confusing that you don't know what things are, but it gives things a nice, you know, decorative. Okay, so let's first make a, let's get some more wood here, and we'll make some carpenter's blocks. Okay, so carpenter's blocks. Tell me again. Sticks and blocks. Okay, so let's make some more sticks. We don't need a whole lot, but let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's see if that's enough. Okay, so blocks in the middle. sticks on the outside. And that's enough for 5. Okay, and to make a door, we need 6. Of course we do. And we need 1 more to make the carpenter's chisel. So let's make some more sticks. Okay, that'll make us 5 more. Yay! Okay, so we'll make our door. Our carpenter's door. Yay, we made something. Then we make our chisel. Okay. There we go. Alright, we got 2 different kind of chisels now. This is going to be confusing, but alright, let's see if I can do this. I haven't done much with Carpenter's mod, like I said. Okay. The thing is, you can just leave the door like that if you want. But I think you can... What? Is it left click? Shift left click, shift right click. Okay, I obviously have not gotten this down. Let's see what happens if you apply apple wood to it. Oh, look! That's so cool! Look, it kind of disappeared. I wonder, can you redo it? That may not have been the best thing to do. Like, I don't know, can you apply a different texture to it? Like, what happens if we apply just apple wood to it? Or is it too late? It's too late! Now that's our invisible door. Oh, I hate it. Okay, we can't have an invisible door. Oh, but look what happens when you break it up. Oh, that's better. When you break it up, it goes back into the regular carpenter's door. Okay. This I did not do before. Oh, that is kind of neat. What do you think? Am I just being silly, or is that kind of neat? Oh, look, it changed when I opened and closed it. Not quite sure about it now. Let's go on the other side and see what it looks like. Is it the same? That is definitely different. Okay, we're going to have to... I'm just going to put it down like this for now. But I'm pretty sure I could have swore you could use... Maybe it's the hammer. It's probably the hammer you can use to change the style of the door. So, here, bear with me for a minute and we'll play around. So, let's get the hammer. And... So we need 2 carbon... How did I get 38? Oh, it must have been inventory tweaks again. That's driving me crazy. Okay, we'll get a hammer. Let's see what happens if we hammer this door here. Oh yeah, there we go. Now what kind of... There's the hidden door. I actually like the first door a lot for this particular... Yep, I think I'm going to go with the first door. I know, I just wasted all that time. But let's see what happens. Like, what would look good here? I think something dark or, you know, that's why I was... we could, let's see what happens if we do this stone bricks or a regular stone. Hee, I'm just playing around. This is one part I did not do beforehand. So, could make a stone. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad. Now I gotta hit it with the pickaxe. Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing, and then I swear I am done playing around with this. Let's throw the dirt out. I need the door. Okay. Alright, last thing I want to try is these to see if they actually apply. Oh, no, that's too busy. Isn't it? What do you guys think? I think it's too busy. I think we're gonna go with the regular stone door. But it is so cool because we haven't had those before. We had iron doors, but not stone doors. Okay, here we go. Carpenter's door and stone. I like it. And you could change it up. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. Okay. Okay, so we have our door. We have our inside. We're gonna have to decorate, but let's see how many smelting bricks we can make. Let's put up some stuff that we don't need right at the moment. But that's why I'm keeping this right here. Okay, and let's make some more bricks for the smeltery. I wanted to make a couple cauldrons, so I hope I have enough iron left for that. Okay. Now you can make it as tall as you want. Let me get some dirt again. Dirt is a good thing to climb up on, and look, I already had some. Okay. Now, it looks like I made it about 5 high in my template you know, my test run. And this makes it 3 right here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Now the higher you make it, the more you can smelt in it, from what I understand, like the more capacity your smeltery has. And I did test this, this design I'm about to do, I did test it, and the smeltery still functions. So even if you do what I'm about to do, which is close it in on top. Oh, I need some more. Oh boy. Now do I have another stack? Oh, I don't! I've got to go mine some sand and make some more of this, because I really want to do this. Okay, so I will do that, and I will be right back. Okay, so we are almost, I'm waiting, I got a bunch more of the bricks, but I also went and cut down some mirkwood trees that are outside my inn so I could make some more mirkwood fence. I already had about 12 on hand, but I think I'm going to need a little bit more. Now the recipe for fences has changed, so now you can make fences from all the mod woods, and the recipe is the same as for regular Minecraft now, the most recent recipe. So let's see, 21. I'm not quite sure that's going to be enough, so I'm going to make some more sticks here and make a little bit more fence. Now that, I think it should be enough. We can always make more if we need to. Okay, I'm going to, let's see, here we go. I'm going to try not to make too many because I may want to save some of these seared bricks for later, since you can make other stuff with them. But I'm trying to think about, I've still got some in the smelter there. Okay, let's start with that. There we go. Some more. How many are left? Yeah, oh yeah, I still got quite a few going. But I think this might be enough to finish off our blacksmith, or at least finish off the smeltery part of our blacksmith. We still have a few things to add on. Okay. Okay, so let's pop up here. Use some gravel here. Okay, so we're filling in the inside here with these bricks. Okay, now I think I put 3 on top, but let's see. Let's go see what it looks like from down yonder. And we'll decide if we want to add any more. Got to get that extra bit of dirt out of the way. It's kind of blocking my view. Okay. Because I kind of wanted to look sort of like a chimney. And it does. I think that's good. Okay, so we have our smeltery going, or it's ready. We still need to add, I'll have to add some lava and stuff, but I'll go get some to power it up. And then we can start smelting some stuff. Okay, now we need to, I'm going to put up some torches here. I've got to light up the place for now, just temporary torches. I'm going to put lanterns in here later. And actually, I think I'll save that for the next episode, because let's go ahead and put down our fence since we have it. And the next episode, we're going to add some decorations to this place. So, and we're going to also fill in our, so I'm going to leave this part open right here. We're going to add some decorations in both places. We're going to add some decorations around the whole place using DecoCraft stuff. Now here, oh, see, let's go ahead and fix this right now. We need to add another row here. I had forgotten, because we need to be able to get to our casting table. So either what you need to do is, what I did is I think I put one extra, like I should have put my whole smeltery over one, but that is fine. This still works, but in this version, your whole layout when you start is going to be 12 by 19 instead of 12 by 18, which I originally said. Okay. And that was the wrong, that's not the ones. I wanted the French bricks. French bricks. We're going to get fancy. Okay, let's see. There we go. So, but we actually need 12. Oh, and we have one more. Look at that. Isn't that perfect? Perfect. Okay. So let's put those in, and then we'll put our fence up, and that'll be it for this. But we'll add some decorations around the smeltery itself, and we'll also put all of our tinker's tools that we need inside the blacksmith building. But what? They disappeared. Did you see that? Or was it just me? That was weird. I guess we gotta go get our chisel. Either I am totally out of it tonight, or that was just weird. Because I swore that was 12. Now I'm gonna have to count it again. Okay. See, because like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I totally can't count. 13. Okay, so just ignore anything I said about numbers. Just build one thing at a time until it all fits. That's how to do it. Oh my goodness. My calculations are totally off tonight. Okay, so I surrounded this, you know, with a fence because I was like, you know, oh, it's a blacksmith and nobody wants to come and accidentally get burned. So that's what happens when you're a mom. You start thinking in terms of safety and all this stuff. So okay, there we go. And if you want, you can leave an opening on the back. But since I'm all kind of trying to make it, everything's leading off this path, then that's what I did. And I'm gonna build another little path from the front door too, as well. We can do that next time. And so that's it so far. Like I said, we're gonna put all our casting equipment and then put some decorations to make it look really real. Right now it's just like, oh, we just moved in. So, but we will do more next time. And I am XanderWitch, and it has been great to have you here with me. And I hope you'll join us for the next time, and we'll finish up this blacksmith. And I'll catch you then. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.